All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to go racing from New Hampshire. Jerry Bergeron and Kevin Bruner have the front row. Mike Zakar and Timothy St. John on the second row. Danny Passmore, Kevin Hayes on the third row. Warren Moore and Thomas Byram on the fourth row. Clinton Chambers and Mike Burgess round out the top 10. Gerald Thanos Poole starts 11 with John Saunders starting in 12th. Steven Zakar starts in 13th, James Lacey in 14th, Andrew Forrester in 15th, Ryan Seneker in 16th, Kenny Passmore and Jim Wardlow round out the 18-car field here at New Hampshire. Casanova, I have to be an impartial broadcaster, so I've got a lot of friends in this group, and yeah, I stand behind all these guys. This is the cleanest league on iRacing, but knowing that, even their fearless leader, Kevin Bruner, said tonight could get a bit bumpy. Through turns 3 and 4, here they come, pace car dropping in. Jeremy fires, they are away, green flag is in the air, New Hampshire. Watching them out of turn 2 on these cold tires, things could get dicey, but everybody holds on to it. Front of the field very quickly to single file, but from 6th on back, they are battling Kevin Hayes, Thomas Byram, Warren Moore, Clinton Chambers, all in the fight. And caution is out. Caution is out on lap 2. Steven Zakar involved. Heads off into 1 and 2. Just gets loose mid-turn. We talked about turn 2. Oh! I believe that was Jim Wardlow that caught a piece of it. Now remember, this league does not have fast repairs, so they will have to hit pit road and manually repair it. And it does look like Kenny Passmore did not take the grid here tonight. And Casanova cheering a new fan for Kevin Bruner here tonight. No big jumps so far in the race. However, we did see Danny Passmore right before the caution came out in 5th place, starting to make a move toward the front. Keep an eye on that 11 car. It looks like he has got something for him. Also, Jim Wardlow and Steven Zakar did not come to pit road. Taking a look at the nose of Wardlow's car. Don't see, did get a little bit of body damage there, but not a ton of it. We'll take a quick look at Zakar's car as well. Does not look like any significant damage on that car. However, it is worth noting that he did go around and may have worn the tires out a little more than he wanted to. Don't forget, shortly after the race tonight, we will be back online. We will have the HTSAI Community Convoy. I'll be trucking, Angie will be there, and the whole crew. If you're on American Truck Sim, you're welcome to join us. Everybody stacks back up, side by side. Pace car is in. Bergeron fires there. White green flag back in the air. Jerry quickly gets into the front and up to the high side. A lot of battling coming out of turn 2 mid-pack. Danny Passmore has already made a move up into 4th on the restart. Kevin Hayes holds on to 6th. Warren Moore currently in 7th. Mike Burgess battling with Thomas Byram. Gerald Poole trying to make his way forward. Thanos now up to 11th. But Clinton, we've got a car loose and one in the wall. Oh, no caution yet. And it looks like they cleared the racing surface in time. No caution. Take a look here at Thomas Byram coming through 3 and 4. He gets loose. There was a little bit of netcode into the car behind. Byram ends up on pit road. Jim Wardlow and Timothy St. John have both had a problem. Oh, the 11 just snaps loose. St. John gets shot off the track. And Jim Wardlow, who's already had a problem tonight, coming off turn 2, right where we expected it, just gets loose, goes to the infield. Caution is out after that series of events, and it looks like Jim Wardlow may have had another problem. Let's take a look. Here's Wardlow trying to limp the car back to pit road, and it snaps out on him again. Backs it into the wall, tries to get it rolling. And there's St. John underneath, headed to pit road, but the caution came out. Also, right in front of the leaders. Second caution of the night, lap 10. Casanova, which links are you looking for, buddy? I will say, folks at home, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. We are updating everything for 2024 this week. We've got a lot of work going in, a lot of big changes, and a lot of exciting new stuff coming, especially once iRacing kicks back off Sunday morning. We've got a lot of leagues that come back next week. Sunday morning, we'll have GT3 NSS back. Sunday evening, BRR Cup Series returns. Monday night, Jones BS Racing is back. Tuesday night, XCal returns. And Wednesday night, the Nowski Nation is back. And, of course, Thursday night, you'll be right back here watching the Home Motorsports League. No change in the top three so far. Jerry Bergeron, Kevin Bruner, Mike Zakar, all the top three. Warren Moore has now made his way up into fourth. Kevin Hayes now up into fifth. Clinton Chambers in sixth. Gerald Poole up 4 spots into seventh. John Saunders up 4 spots into eighth. Ryan Seneker up 7 spots now into ninth. And James Lacey up 4 spots into 10th. Not to mention Andrew Forrester now up 4 spots into 11th. And Steven Zakar up into 12th. Jim Wardlow still on pit road, as is Mike Burgess. Timothy St. John is back out on track. Everybody stacked back up side by side. Lights go out on the pace car. Jerry Bergeron will control the restart. He has nailed every restart so far. Been able to get up to the high side quickly and angle himself into turn one perfectly. Hayes' car is back in. Jerry Bergeron in control. He's in the zone. Green flag is in the air. Bergeron fires a perfect launch. Not very many of these drivers have been to pit road and changed tires yet tonight. Only the ones that have been involved in an incident. Track position is going to be key here tonight. Jim Wardlow just came off pit road. Oh, no. We've got one in the wall. One blinking. Caution is out. Lap 14. Looks like Clinton Chambers ended up in the wall. Let's see what happened. Looks like Clinton was blinking and ended up backwards. Take a look at Steven Zakar here, and it looks like somebody got caught up. The 47, Warren Moore. Let's take a look at him right quick. Look like Warren Moore may have been. Oh, Warren did get neck coated into the wall. Everybody else managing to avoid it. Warren is headed into pit road. We'll try and get a quick look. See, he did take on a bit of right side damage there. Without the fast repair, these guys have to sit on pit road as long as possible to let their crew have time to fix the car. Timothy St. John gets waved around. He'll get one of his laps back. That'll put Mike Burgess and Timothy St. John, I believe, each one lap down now. But Jerry Bertrand is still nailing every restart here at New Hampshire. Still has the lead, and with these early cautions, there's a very high probability we could see a situation where these drivers do not need to make a fuel stop tonight. Usually their fuel load gets them to about halfway, roughly about lap 40 for tonight, but with the cautions, with this being a flat track, a very real possibility that these drivers will not need a pit stop. However, that does beg the question, guys like Clinton Chambers and Warren Moore, who have been on pit road, who have gotten fresh tires while they were on pit road, will they have the advantage here late in the run? Worth noting, Ryan Seneker in that 62 car continues his march to the front, now up 9 spots into 7th. And of course, also to note, Kevin Hayes, who has been marching up the points, as we mentioned, the last several races and 2 wins so far this season, he currently sits up there in 4th. Jerry Bertrand once again in control of the restart. Pace car is in. Jerry into the zone, green flag back in the air, another perfect launch. Mike Zakar on the attack, holds on to 3rd there, 3 wide off into turn 1. Now down to 2 wide, some gutsy moves as drivers try and make their way from the back after incidents. Steven Zakar and Thomas Byron battling back behind. Mike Burgess is back on pit road. That is unexpected. Kevin Bruner continues to put pressure on the back bumper of Jerry Bertrand. Mike Zakar and Kevin Hayes right behind. Gerald Poole has now made his way up into 5th place. John Saunders holds on to 6th. Ryan Seneker now up into 7th, but Kevin Bruner is taking the lead out of turn 2. Bruner just set the fastest lap of the race and took the lead, and is now starting to open up a bit of a gap on Bertrand. Mike Zakar is closing in. Seneker continues to move forward as well, up to 6. James Lacey has had a problem back behind. No caution yet. Seneker now up 10 spots into 6th. Saunders still fighting back. Seneker finally clears. Let's see what happened to Lacey. Headed off towards 1 and 2. just gets loose mid-turn. Manages to complete the turn and save it, and caution is out. Steven Zakar involved. See what brought the caution out here. There's Zakar off into 1 and 2. Oh, all the way down to the apron, just trying to save a loose car. Hits hard into the safer barrier. Fourth caution of the night, lap 24. Likely to see, I believe, Timothy St. John get waved back to the lead lap. Steven Zakar now heads into pit road. Heavy damage to the back end of that car. Kevin Hayes also on pit road. This will be tires and fuel only for him. Timothy St. John now does get waved back to the lead lap. After some early incidents, he is back in the fight. However, it does appear he still has some damage to the left front of that car. And Kevin Bruner has the lead. Gerald Poole and Ryan Seneca coming in pit road. These will be fuel and tire stops. They're giving up a lot of track position here. John Saunders now moves up into 4th. Clinton Chambers up into 5th. Warren Moore in 6th. Andrew Forrester now up 8 spots into 7th. Thomas Byram in 8th. James Lacey, despite that spin earlier, now up into 9th. Kevin Hayes comes out in 10th. Timothy St. John now in 11th. Gerald Poole in 12th. And Ryan Seneca now up to 13th. I doubt being that far back is going to bother Seneca very much. We saw him charge forward early on in this race, had fought his way up into the top 5 after starting back in 16th. Lights are out on the pace car. The drivers begin to stack back up out of turn 2. Here we go. Pace car drops back in. Can Bruner get the same kind of restart we saw to Bergeron earlier on? Green is in the air. Bergeron on the high side gets a big launch, pulls even into turn 1. Side by side battle for the lead out of turn 2. Clinton Chambers now looks underneath John Saunders, trying to take 4th, and Bergeron slips back into 2nd. Mike Zakar looks underneath. Oh, we've got a car sliding into turn one. Fortunately, no problems out of that. That was Thomas Byram we saw sliding into the wall out of 1 and 2. Looked like he had just missed his braking point. Does not appear the car has a problem. He gets in and rotates fine on that entry. Clinton Chambers, meanwhile, has made his way up to third as Jerry Bergeron has started to fade, and on the attack is Gerald Thanos Poole. Thanos currently up to 8th place. Kevin Hayes, who pitted on a previous caution, now back up into 7th. And Ryan Seneker, who we noted was charging through this field earlier on, restarted back in 14th, is now up into 9th. Meanwhile, Kevin Bruner has opened up a significant lead. Now 1.7 seconds over the field and just set the fastest lap of the race, 31.35. Good evening, Richie Joplin. How the heck are you, buddy? Jerry Bergeron, the points leader, currently sits back and forth. Kevin Bruner, who is second in points, out front, trying to close that points gap. Kevin Hayes on the attack on the bottom, taking 5th from Warren Moore here. Gerald Poole right behind him. Richie, you gonna come join the HTSAI community convoy tonight, buddy? Angie will have it set up here in about 2 minutes. Warren Moore fighting back on the high side with Kevin Hayes. Gerald Poole lurking right behind. And Ryan Seneker up to 9th, closing in on that battle ahead. Caution! Caution is out lap 34, just shy of halfway. And it looks like it might have been an incident with Timothy St. John. Let's see if we can see what happened. There's St. John in the Andes car, coming through, gets loose. Spins it around, saves it, but Wardlow barely manages to avoid it. And here they come. Everybody who has not pitted yet is headed in. 4 tires and fuel. Warren Moore, who pitted on lap 16, is staying out. Ryan Seneker, who pitted lap 26, also stays out. Even those who pitted under the last caution, like Gerald Poole and Ryan Seneker, have come to... No, a correction. Ryan Seneker stayed out. Gerald Poole came in. Mike Burgess getting a wave around, getting one of his laps back. Ryan Seneker is now coming in a lap after everybody else. That is likely going to put him at the tail end of the field. So Warren Moore takes the lead for the first time tonight. Kevin Bruner in second. Mike Zakar now in third. Jerry Bergeron back in fourth. Kevin Hayes in fifth. Gerald Poole comes off pit road in sixth. John Saunders in seventh. Thomas Byram eighth. Andrew Forrester ninth. And James Lacey in 10th. Clinton Chambers, Ryan Seneker, and Timothy St. John round out the lead lap cars. Lights go back out on the pace car. Warren Moore will be in control of the restart. But Kevin Bruner will start with 4 fresh tires right behind him, and it does look like Warren Moore is going to choose to start on the high side. Pace car is back in. Just past the halfway mark. Green flag back in the air. Warren Moore gets an awesome restart into the lead. Bruner looking underneath. And Bruner has got a big run on those fresh tires. Wardlow coming off pit road almost causes a problem. Bruner just sends it off turn 2, opening up a gap on the field behind. Now Wardlow on older tires, under attack from everybody. Mike Zakar now looks underneath Warren Moore. Jerry Bergeron just behind. John Saunders also starting to make some moves. He is up into 7th. Ryan Seneker already back up into the top 10, currently running in 9th, sets his sights on Clinton Chambers just ahead. And Kevin Bruner once again sets the fastest lap of the race, 31.28. Almost a tenth of a second faster than his previous fast lap. Mike Zakar looking underneath Warren Moore for second. Warren did an amazing job defending that position despite the older tires. Mike pushes up a little bit of contact between them as they go through 3 and 4. Mike Zakar finally clears into second. Meanwhile, Kevin Hayes is lurking right behind points leader Jerry Bergeron, and Gerald Poole is closing in. Ryan Seneker has gotten to the back bumper on Clinton Chambers as well. Timothy St. John not far behind. Andrew Forrester and Thomas Byram coming as well. James Lacey, after having significant damage earlier after an incident, trying to fight his way back toward the front. Ryan Seneker, meanwhile, has gotten by Clinton Chambers, now moving up into 8th. And a little bit of tire smoke we saw there out of turn 4. Not sure who it's from, but you can tell these drivers are pushing it. Seneker just set the fastest lap of the race, beating Bruner's time by 1/100th of a second, 31.27. Meanwhile, while all this battling goes on, back behind, Kevin Bruner continues to run away. Now about 2 seconds is the lead. Kevin Hayes still trying to caution. Caution is out, lap 47. And it looks like John Saunders involved. There's John headed off into turn 1. Just gets in a little too deep and gets loose. Seneker barely managing to avoid him. Saunders ends up in the wall, but looks like minimal damage. Barely made contact. Great save. The one person that did not want to see that caution, Kevin Bruner, had a 2-second lead. And it looks like we've got drivers coming in. Warren Moore and Gerald Poole are going to come in and get 4 fresh Goodyears. John Saunders coming in. Just past the halfway point. These guys with just under 30 laps to go. This might be a wise move. They'll have the freshest tires on track and be able to fight their way back through. Meanwhile, Mike Burgess will be waved back onto the lead lap. That'll put 14 cars back on the lead lap here in New Hampshire. We saw in that last restart what a difference the fresher tires made here. Gerald Poole and John Saunders, as well as Warren Moore, will have about 10 lap fresher tires than everybody else. Looks like Clinton Chambers might be having that blinking a little bit of a connection problem there. Jerry Bertrand dominated the first 15-20 laps. Bruner has been in control pretty much ever since then. Lights go out on the pace car. Points leader Jerry Bergeron currently sits in third place We saw him drifting back earlier in the race, but since that tire change, has been doing quite a bit better. He is back in the fight. Pace car is in. Bruner in control. He fires there away, and Green is back in the air. Jerry Bergeron quickly makes a move underneath Mike Zakar to reclaim second, but they are side by side out of two. Bergeron has a better run. There is a little bit of door banging coming out of two. Looked like Gerald Poole, James Lacey may have had a little contact. Ryan Seneker continues his march to the front. Seneker now on the back bumper of Clinton Chambers. Kevin Hayes now up into fourth place. Remember, he has been moving up through the points for quite a few weeks. Made his way up into third, but now the two drivers ahead of him in the points are also ahead of him on track. He has got to make something happen. Meanwhile, Kevin Bruner continues to pull away. He had a 2-second lead before that last caution and is already pulled out to 3/4 of a second on Bergeron. Ryan Seneker, meanwhile, has moved up into fifth. And look at this. Not long ago, Timothy St. John was a lap down. He has fought his way back onto the lead lap and is fighting his way forward currently in seventh. Gerald Poole, one of the drivers that stopped on this last caution to get 4 fresh tires, currently sits in ninth. Keep an eye on him and the others with fresh tires as they start to make their way forward. Warren Moore on 4 fresh tires, looking underneath Thomas Byram. Mike Burgess also stopped, as well as John Saunders. Those guys, as the race stays green, those guys will have a distinct advantage. Gerald Poole now goes under Andrew Forrester to take 8th. We talked a lot about in the pre-race about how hot the track was, how greasy it was. Track temperature has dropped down to 101. That's down 10 degrees from where they practiced late in this race. That is really helping some of these guys out. Cooler track, more grip. Kevin Hayes is looking to the back bumper of Mike Zakar now. Caution. Caution is out. Jim Wardlow involved. Off into 1 and 2 for Jim. And on the power out of turn 2. Just snaps loose. I'm willing to bet that piece of Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the back of Steven Zakar's, yep, that scared him. It was a bit of a close call. Bruner continues to lead, continues to dominate. But can Bruner hold on to it for about 15 more laps? Some of these drivers, like Kevin Bruner, have not been to pit road since lap 36. Just shy of the halfway point. The track is hot. It is slick. Could cause some problems on the restart. The drivers have to be extremely careful not to spin the tires. Thomas Byram is headed to pit road. That is an unexpected stop. John Saunders and James Lacey both were on pit road this time as well. So they will have even fresher tires than Gerald Poole, Warren Moore, and Mike Burgess. Hey, good evening, John. Kenny Passmore did not take to the grid. Danny Passmore crashed out on lap 8. They do not have fast repairs in this league, so enough damage, and you can be out fairly early. The lights go out on the pace car. The drivers begin to stack back up for the restart. Yeah, especially when you consider Danny Passmore had been picking up spots in the points, was up to 8th. So a bit of a heartbreak for him. Bruner in control. Pace car is in. Into the zone, green flag back in the air. They're firing all away. Jerry Bergeron, the points leader, manages to stay with Bruner into 1. A lot of fresher tires towards the back than what is out front could make a difference. Timothy St. John sends it down underneath Clinton. Jerry Bergeron still managing to stay side by side with Bruner. Meanwhile, Kevin Hayes, Mike Zakar side by side battling for 3rd. St. John and Clinton Chambers still battling side by side. Gerald Poole lurking right behind. Warren Moore, Mike Burgess also right back there, all on fresh tires. But John Saunders coming up through the field on some of the freshest tires out here. As well as Thomas Byram and James Lacey. Those drivers could make a late race charge. Kevin Bruner on old tires just set the fastest lap of the night. 31.24. Bruner last pitted lap 36. Bruner has obviously found a fast way around New Hampshire. Meanwhile, the rest of the top five finally sorts out single file with Bergeron in second, Mike Zakar third, Kevin Hayes in fourth, and Ryan Seneker now up into fifth. John, I have to agree, buddy. That was some serious tire saving. Which, by the way, there are some YouTube shorts with your name on them out today. Jim Wardlow coming off pit road should not be a problem for the field. They should all clear before he exits onto the back straightaway. Jerry Bergeron just ran his fastest lap of the night, still almost a quarter second slower than Bruner. Kevin Hayes had a heck of a run out of turn 4. Thought he was going to be able to make an attack on Zakar into 1 and 2. Gerald Poole, meanwhile, has made his way up into 6th. Warren Moore now up into 9th, and Mike Burgess has reclaimed the top 10. John Saunders, despite some extremely fresh tires, is now back to 11th. Don't look now. Ryan Seneker is closing back in on Kevin Hayes. Seneker has been attacking all night long, already up 11 spots. Timothy St. John has had a problem. St. John out of turn 2, a little wobbly, and looks like he may have gotten a little bit of a bump. Manages to get it gathered up, but he lost a lot of track position. He is on pit road now, not sure what went wrong. I completely understand, John. 5 laps to go. Kevin Bruner's lead now 2 1/4 seconds over Jerry Bergeron. Mike Zakar still holds on to 3rd. Kevin Hayes in 4th. Ryan Seneker in 5th. Hayes keeps looking to that high side through 3 and 4. But a little bobble caused Hayes to lose some ground. Gerald Poole is on the attack and is closing in on this group. 4 laps to go. Caution is out. Thomas Byram and James Lacey involved. Thomas Byram on the high side. Lacey just gets in too deep. They touch and, Byram goes around. Nothing he could do. Lacey and Byron both on those fresh tires that stopped under that last caution. And now we will go to a green-white checkered finish. Timothy St. John back out on track, but now no longer on the lead lap, back in 15th. Kevin Bruner definitely did not want to see that caution. His lead had expanded to 2.5 seconds. Has he conserved enough tires, though, to make it work on the restart? The rest of the top 5 all pitted lap 36, but right behind them is Gerald Poole and Warren Moore, who both pitted on lap 48, as well as Mike Burgess in 8th. Back in 9th, John Saunders pitted on lap 59. A lot of fresh tires behind the top 5. And a green-white checker to try and get it done.
I'm going to try and hold them off here, Doug, and put on a show.
Well, good luck. I have to say, I don't know how you have saved tires to be as fast as you have.
Doug, I've been braking so early. As long as nobody's with me, I've been braking whenever I want, right?
Well, it seems to have worked. Now you've got to fight them off on a green-white checkered. Can you keep them behind you?
We're going to see. We got 2 of these, so only got to do it 2 more times.
Oh, man, good luck, Kevin. You're about to have one heck of a fight on your hands.
Yeah, Jerry's really good on these restarts. He's been eating me up into turn 1 and 2, but I seem to get him back on 3 and 4.
That has been the case, and you tend to get the better run out of 2.
All right, time to earn my paycheck.
Good luck, buddy. Kevin Bruner from the front. They will get the 1 to green right now. On the restarts, Bergeron has been able to stay even. If he can get a slightly better restart and get into 1 just ahead, he might be able to pull it off. But again, the top 5 old tires and 6th through 10th, much fresher. This is going to be one heck of a battle. One of the, likely to be one of the most exciting green-white checkers we've ever seen. Here they come out of turn 4, getting ready for the pace car to hit pit road. Pace car is in. Kevin Bruner in control. Green flag back in the air. 2 to go at the line. They are dead even coming to the line. And Bergeron has the nose ahead. But out of turn 2, Bruner is ahead. And Bruner clears into the lead. Here comes Mike Zakar underneath for second. Kevin Hayes right behind. Gerald Poole is back there. Ryan Seneker is back there. Caution is out. Multiple cars involved. We'll get another green-white checkered. Looks like Jim Wardlow was involved. Let's see what happened. There's Wardlow right behind James Lacey as they head off into turn 3. Oh! Wardlow just sent it in, and both him and Lacey go hard to the wall. And it looked like one of the drivers had a problem coming off turn 4. Watch Gerald Poole here. Oh, Gerald is loose, hits the inside wall, but recovers. The caution had come out by the time Thanos got loose, so he will maintain 6th place. how's it going tonight, buddy? Y'all watching at home, don't forget the HTSAI Community Convoy is up now. Angie has a group trucking. You're welcome to join. We will be joining her shortly after the race. Oh, congratulations, Cody. That is awesome, man. Bruner has to try once again to hold off Jerry Bergeron. He managed to clear him out of turn 2 last time. Can he do it one more time? Gerald Poole, Warren Moore, Mike Burgess were not able to capitalize on the fresh tires. John Saunders has made his way into the top 10 now, might have an opportunity. Hey, you'll get it this time, Cody. Maybe you should go trucking tonight. It'd probably help. They stack up for the restart. 13 cars on the lead lap. Worth noting, Steven Zakar has 4 fresh tires out on track right now. Also appears Clinton Chambers does as well. Can Kevin Bruner hold him off one more time? Cody, been there, buddy. Been there. Here we go. The final green-white checker. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air. Bergeron gets an amazing launch. Bergeron may clear by the time they get into 1. No, he doesn't. They're leaning on each other through 1 and 2. Bruner's got the run coming off turn 2. Everybody side by side back behind. Bergeron to the lead. Kevin Hayes has pulled up into 3rd, but Mike Zakar still looking underneath. Out of turn 4. Oh, Bruner gets loose. White flag is in the air. Bruner saves it, but loses all that position. Jerry Bergeron now has the lead. Kevin Hayes in 2nd. Mike Zakar in 3rd. Ryan Sineker makes the move into 4th. And out of turn 4, Jerry Bergeron is going to do it. The points leader gets his first win of the season. Kevin Hayes comes home in 2nd. Mike Zakar finishes 3rd. Ryan Sineker 4th, and Gerald Poole in 5th. That was very close to being a caution. What a finish. Let's see. Let's talk to our top 2 at the moment. Looks like does not look like Mike Zakar is available at the moment. So we will start with Kevin Hayes. Hey, Kevin, it's Doug. You got me, buddy?
I do.
Man, that finish got a bit wild back there, but you managed to come home in second. It was a fight all night.
Yeah. I don't know how I made it up there to second. I think Kevin got a little loose coming off of 4 and just lost it. Got Mike, I believe, and, got by him and got up to Jerry. But, it's good, clean racing. We're not going to go up there and run him off or anything like that. It was good, clean racing the whole race. They're 8 to 10 laps racing with Mike and Gerald and Jerry and Ryan Seneker. Wow, that was close racing up there. And I'm sure there was probably in the middle of the pack too.
It really was. You guys put on one heck of a show, and man, you really fought for it tonight. You were back and forth quite a bit, but managed to come forward when it counted.
Well, thanks again. This is series I just really enjoy running in. All these guys are really great, and appreciate you again broadcasting. And we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Great job, buddy.
Thank you.
Kevin Hayes comes home in second. And Jerry Bergeron, the points leader, finally gets to victory lane. Hey, Jerry, it's Doug. You got me? Hey, Jerry, it's Doug in the booth. You got me? Jerry Bergeron, it's Doug in the booth. You got me? I am guessing our points leader is having some kind of audio issues. So unfortunately, we can't get a word with him tonight, but congratulations. He has been the points leader all season and has extended his points lead all season long. Tonight, he finally got to victory lane for the first time. What an awesome, awesome win. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Hope you all had as much fun as we did. Oh, Kevin Bruner hops in here. Kevin, that last lap of coming out of turn 4 did not go right.
Things did not go right at all. They just like I got a flat tire, Doug. I had no control of the back end.
Did you happen to check your tire wear after the race? Because I know the right rear here tends to wear extremely bad.
Yeah, it said it was okay, so I don't know. Driver mistake, I guess.
Well, man, it was a great run. I honestly thought you had it. Jerry just got the advantage on that restart. But, man, you had an awesome run tonight and really dominated up till the end.
Oh yeah, he was beating me up every restart, and I might overdrove it, but it was fun nonetheless. It was fun.
Well, a great race tonight, man. Congratulations! What an awesome night.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to come back here shortly. We will be trucking with the community convoy and a whole lot more to come over the next week. Make sure you're following on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. Hope everybody had a great night, and we will see you in a bit. Thanks for watching.